All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the Akim wa Aqua, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. All right, we're going to be looking into this phrase, a derby's dose, all right, or a derby dose. And it's funny how they don't want to give us a direct picture because they know how foul the shit is. You know, this is a quick video on a particular form of torture that the Edomites, the so-called white man, used to use against us in the chattel slavery times here in the Americas. And this, you know, this ain't the first time this ever probably didn't happen in history, but this is just, you know, bringing up some history on how it happened to us. All right, and you know, these pictures don't really describe what it actually is. See, this is how this devil likes to do, y'all. He likes to pretend like he's not a bad guy. It was just a couple of white people that did some bad things for a couple years, and that was it. No, this is an entire race of people who are dedicated to fucking Satanism or dedicated to wickedness. So let's actually take a look at what a derby's dose is, and let's apply it to scripture. All right, we're going to show how this man, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he is not a good person. His people are not good people. They have a history and a track record of doing us nothing but wrong and unspeakable acts to us. All right, let's go to the wiki. You know, hey, the wiki kept it a bit honest, actually. I'm surprised on this one. Matter of fact, and I'll get this one. I believe it's an Obadiah. Real quick, Esau has to bear the shame of how he's treated us. All right, because hey, Jacob didn't start this war. Esau did. All right, Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. This man is being shamed because of the things that he has done in this world, and specifically to us, the Israelites, and he can't handle it. Let's look at some of this shame. All right, derby's dose was a form of torture used in Jamaica to punish slaves who attempted to escape or committed other offenses like stealing food on plantations that were owned or ran by Thomas Thistlewood. All right, so now this man, Thomas Thistlewood, although he is the Edomite who they accredited to, he may be the Edomite who popularized it. You best believe he is not the only Edomite who practiced it, okay? Because once word got out, you best believe some of these other motherfuckers would have did it. I'm going to see if I can pull a picture of him. There we go, Thomas Thistlewood. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Piece of shit. You know, a devil. Alright, so I just wanted y'all to see that picture real quick. So we're going to keep reading. Alright, you know, prepare yourselves in your seats if you ain't heard of this one. Alright. It says, let's see, according to Malcolm Gladwell in his 2008 book Outliers, Thomas Thistlewood wrote about his outlandish behavior and disturbing treatment of Jamaican slaves extensively in his 14,000-page diary. All right, this nigga wrote 14,000 pages worth of how he would fucking mistreat us, y'all. And we see that in his history. The Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he loves, as much as he's trying to run away from it, he actually glories in his wrongdoings, y'all. He glories in his wrongdoings. And what spirit does that go back to? The spirit of Cain. All right, matter of fact, hey, real quick. Hey, you know, we're going to get through the article. I'm just laying the basis. You go back to Genesis, that's the spirit upon Cain and his descendants. Genesis, I believe, the 4th chapter. You go to... And this is actually, you know, a song, if you will, right? It says Genesis 4:23. Lamech is one of the descendants of Cain. It says, and Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, I truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold. This is a song. This nigga was actually singing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if we can pull it up in another translation to where it makes sense. He's singing, y'all. This is where rap comes from. Singing about killing and torture. That comes from the Edomites. Esau loves to document his slaughtering and killing and conquerings of people. That's what all of history class was about growing up in school in the United States system, you're just learning about how Esau just went around killing folk. And then he sets up a holiday. That's the spirit that's upon him, and it has been since the garden. All right, Salaki, I'm just looking through. Man, I can't remember where I read it from. It either out of the Josephus or from a particular translation. But this, this is Lamech bragging, boasting. Basically, in these different translations, it's saying the same thing, saying the word said. Yeah, dang, I can't remember. It maybe if it's in the Josephus and someone's aware of it, if you know what I'm talking about, you can drop it in the comments. I'll just go back to the article for now. All right, so where I left off, it says the runaway would be beaten. So this is what the punishment was, the derby dose, right? It says the runaway would be beaten, and salt pickle, lime juice, and bird pepper would be rubbed into his or her open wounds. So these spices and ingredients that would burn the fuck out of you being rubbed into your wounds after you've been cut and beat open, right? Another slave would defecate into the mouth of the miscreant, who would then be gagged with their mouth full for 4 to 5 hours. This punishment was invented by Thomas Thistlewood, a slave overseer, and named after the slave Derby, who was made to undergo this punishment when he was caught eating. When he was caught eating young sugar cane stalks in the field, the 25th of May, 1756. All right. So right there, y'all, getting beat, cut open, spices and shit put into your wounds to make it sting, and then another person shitting in your fucking mouth, and then that being kept in your mouth for 4 to 5 fucking hours. If this man is not the devil, then who is? If Esau Edom, the so-called white man, isn't a bad person, then what is? Who would do this to another living human creature? You wouldn't even do this to an ant. We wouldn't even do no shit to this to a cockroach, man. At least you just squish the cockroach and flush, homie. Can you imagine that, y'all? Can you imagine that? Absolutely disgusting. And this is a part of his history. This is a part of red-blooded American, American is American pie history. This is how he used to get down on us, and don't forget it. And that's the point of this video, just bringing up a little piece of history that you can have in your arsenal against this motherfucker, man. This dude didn't do nothing good for us, and you best believe this ain't the only motherfucker who did this. He's just the one that it looks like it got popular, And as a matter of fact, you jump down right to this last verse, letting you know. Oh shit, there must be an accident up ahead. Letting you know that they know about this history. See, niggas in the hood are too busy stuck, dealing with Foot Locker and chasing Keisha around to know these parts of history. But these Edomites know about it, right? So you jump down to the last paragraph right here where it says on November 18th. Slaki, on November 18th. On 18th November 2013, British television host Martin Bashir discredited a comparison made by U.S. politician Sarah Palin between the United States' debt to China and slavery by referring to Derby's dose. In pointing out how cruel and barbaric slavery was, Bashir used Derby's dose as an example. At the end of the segment, he finished by saying that if anyone truly qualified for a dose of discipline from Thomas Thistlewood, Palin would be an outstanding candidate. He was criticized for his comment and ultimately resigned. So one of these motherfuckers, one of these heathen, used this form of torture to crack a joke, saying if anybody deserved to be Derby dose, this is one of you. I guess he was talking to Sarah Palin, the former, presidential candidate or whatever the fuck. Hey, these devils, they don't got no remorse, dog. They don't give a fuck. Don't let them crocodile tears fool you. These devils don't give a damn. They don't care. You cracking jokes about this. Now let us crack a joke about the Holocaust and watch us serve get a 5 to 10 year sentence. But these devils can crack jokes about how we was getting fucking feces stuck in our mouth and forced. But once again, that's the devil for you. All right, I'm gonna get these 2 verses, and that'll be about it. You know, this is a short video. I just wanted to bring that to light. If y'all, you know, if anyone is ever unfamiliar with it. Ezekiel 35:5, it says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. If thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee." So we're going to be allowed to get revenge because he wanted to perform things to us. Well, we're going to perform things to him. And unlike him, we're not going to do things like that are utterly, you know, unlawful and, you know, just absolutely decrepit, you know, foul. We're going to avenge. We're going to get revenge righteously. We're not going to be pooping in nobody's mouth, making nobody poop in nobody's mouth. That's you know, that's not where it's at. You know? That's some foul shit, but we gonna be making them poop and piss on themselves. I'll tell you that much. All right. Well, the derby dose is gonna look like nothing compared to what we gonna do to them, and it's still gonna be all in righteousness. So, you know, just a real quick video. I just wanted to make y'all aware of this. Hey, this is the type of guy that we're dealing with. If you haven't caught on to the fact yet that you're dealing with the devil, you might want to catch on. All right. So, give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the Akdakim Wa'akwa, learning, teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.